welcome to tonight's Dungeons and Dragons. I will be your dungeon master. Last we left our adventuring party, you guys had made it back to the town of...
Our note-taking party.
Yes. Hold on.
I'm going to share with you temporarily.
Okay.
I can see.
It's the town of Goblin Dash. That's all I need to know.
The Sunfell Oasis?
Yeah, Sunfell Oasis.
Nailed it.
There we go. After returning from the abandoned sunglass factory, where you guys had met an automaton, Warden had found out that he possibly was once of that race, of the Mordrons. He had a little bit of a flashback, as well as remembering some details about his creator, who helped fix him once he accidentally came to this plane. That being said, you guys talked to the warden who was in charge of the facility, finding out that they had some type of space rift or something going on inside the factory, where creatures were coming out randomly when things went in. After dispatching one of them, you guys decided not to send more things in. They said they needed an object or something that could siphon the mist energy that was powering the rift. You guys remembered that you had that, what's it called?
The
Ampere, the
transference device or something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
We had just the right part.
Yep.
Controlled alchemical vapor inducer is what's in my notes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's all
Some
right.
stabilizing ampule.
Yeah, Ampule. There we go.
I don't know where I got mine from.
Sounds like retcon.
After turning that over, there was going to be a lot of testing and a lot of scientific stuff, which you guys were like, nah, we're going to head back to town. After retrieving the item that was stolen, and I think you guys even took the body of Notos.
Yeah.
His name was. You guys then headed back into town. Upon arrival, you saw that the town was being under attack, and of course, Pharaoh, seeing the fires and everything, rushed in, attacking what seemed to be like humanoid lizard men, attacking the village and slaughtering innocent people. After a very lengthy battle, most of you being pretty injured, you guys had finally defeated most of the ones in the town square further up, where the city council or mayoral type of area where they have rule and dissemination, where a lot of the refugees that were fleeing from their homes and shanty shacks were, you can still hear fighting going off in the distance. As you guys finish this battle, kind of huffing and maybe a little out of breath, what would you guys like to do?
I think we were looking around to see if there's any other knots of lizard men for us to go deal with.
I'd like to specifically listen for anybody who might be in trouble, like calling for help from any of the buildings. But there's that big snake thing we gotta watch out for.
I would like to get some mending on myself and use my
keep
barbarian.
an eye out for that.
One.
Fuck.
They are on the dice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay.
And how bad are other people hurt? I look around.
I'm hurt pretty bad. I got a 21.
21. You do hear a couple of muffled cries coming from what looks to be like a crushed awning with a cart kind of strewn across it. As you get closer, you can see there's a couple people that are kind of pinned down from the cart that's laying over on top of what looks to be like a food stall of some sort.
Is it apparent that Pharaoh cannot lift it with his -1
I'm
in
gonna.
strength.
Well, let me ask you this: if you saw something and there's fires going on in the background, would you still do it anyways?
100%.
Then
That's the idea. Pharaoh
Yeah.
100% realizes in his mind that he can't lift this thing off of these people.
sure. I would say,
But if it's on fire
Yeah.
and they're trapped, he's 100% going to
yeah.
try anyway.
Do you point that out? Like, there's people over here.
Mhm.
If you want to rush over there, and I will allow for you to use a hit point die to add to your strength roll.
Oh.
Get that adrenal rush, that mama strength. I will at some point like intercept Zoran as he's moving along.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I'm doing the same thing he did. I'm looking around trying to figure out if there's anybody else hurt, but I will slap a cure light wounds on him.
Sure.
And I, as we're looking around, am going to see Warden trying to heal himself. And
15 points.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
And I'm looking around at the rest of my companions first, and then I'm looking around to see if there are other. Because I'm slightly injured, but only slightly,
Right.
comparatively speaking.
And Warden.
So I'm looking around for other people that I might be able to render aid to that aren't under carts, because I know I can't lift them, and I'm not as excited as Pharaoh is.
Sure. What'd you get, Pharaoh?
Pharaoh has nothing because I can't remember what my hit point dice is. Oh, wait, there it is.
D8?
Because you're a rogue. What is Warden doing?
Warden has now cast mending on himself 3 times, and he's just like the vines are coming out and replacing plates and stuff, and so he's back to full health.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But the lion is down to 2.
Okay.
2 out of 22.
Yeah.
Okay.
Petra will look over at you, and then, because I still have to roll my wild magic search, and then look at the lion like, like, do you want me to heal? You know, kind of,
I mean,
like she's looking at you like,
It depends on if there's more enemies here to
Do
fight.
yeah, but you
Besides
still
the
have more
one
of those, right?
that he's helping, do I hear anybody else calling for help at all? Or if not, I'm gonna go. I want to go help Pharaoh.
Yeah. Give me 1 second first.
I got a 3.
Uh-huh.
So if I'm adding that to my strength, that'll give me a 12.
So, wait, did you roll your d20?
D20
Yeah.
Yeah,
did
you're
you
rolling
roll-
D20, you're adding what you rolled when
Yeah.
plus my. Oh, okay.
Yeah, plus your. Yeah,
So
it's
it
been a
might be
while since you
phenomenal.
played, so we're losing
19.
19 plus your strength modifier plus
which
the 3.
is- Oh, okay. So plus the 3, so 2, so 21.
21. I'm gonna pause right there. You do hear more noise. It's kind of like on the. So Pharaoh's probably like over here, right?
Uh-huh.
Where the carts and stuff is kind of rubbled. That's where a lot of the fighting kind of looked like it was taking place, where you guys were attacking. You hear kind of over here, off on the side of this building, kind of like gurgling and kind of like a hiss or more of like a guttural kind of what do you want to call it?
moan, brass.
Yeah. It sounds very like pained. As you walk over there, you can see one of the lizard guys standing there, kind of looking at you. His teeth are bared as he starts saying something to you in this almost like hissing kind of language, and it sounds very French Creole kind of tone, as he's kind of like and a little gurgle in the background to kind of accentuate that probably his lungs are pierced of some sort, or he's got very bad internal bleeding and is slowly bleeding to death on the inside.
Is he holding a weapon at all? Or?
No, his weapon is kind of off to the side. He's kind of
So it's like
holding
he's spending 1 minute.
his side.
Okay.
He's not like doubled over as you kind of
Yeah,
make me a medicine check
I
too.
didn't know it was Is that actually add con?
Also, does it look like there's anybody
That's
like
a cool ability,
near him at all that's hurt? Any non?
No, it doesn't even look like there's a civilian in the area. Like,
I don't use those, so I don't
Five.
know which one was
you just see his foot is also kind of mangled. It looks like maybe he got like trampled.
Okay.
While you're kind of looking at him, all you hear is this wood creaking and cracking. As you kind of turn back around and look, and you can see Pharaoh has lifted this cart, one side of it, lifted it up completely off the ground, and is like not trying to like throw it, but more like hold it and bear it, and then like move it. You know he's weak. He talks a big game, but this is probably the first time you've ever seen him actually like do something that is extraordinary, even for him, other than what he's really good at, which is sneaking around, stabbing people, punching people in the thigh. This is like
Many skill set.
almost inspiring to a degree, as he is holding this massive amount of weight of a cart that looks like half full with fruits and vegetables and stuff, as he's groaning and sweating, moving this piece, not effortlessly, but definitely with purpose.
Definitely at the grace of the DM.
I mean, you actually rolled really good.
Yeah.
I did roll pretty.
Yeah. But yeah, and then you turn back around and you can see this guy. It kind of looks like he's starting to fade in and out of consciousness now.
I mean, I can try to help you, but you are in a hell of a lot of trouble, buddy. And I'll grab him and I'll cast. Why not? Because I don't ever cast any spells really ever. Let's cast Cure Wound.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna roll the dice. Give me a second. 2d. I had to count on my finger. This embarrassing.
12. As you cast the spell, his eyes go wide, like he's expecting the end. As he kind of looks at you and kind of looks around and then looks at his body, he's not healed, right? He's definitely better. He notices the blood is kind of almost staunched. There's still a little bit, as the wound that he has inside is still pretty deep, but it's definitely not bleeding as bad. He kind of looks at you a little fiercely until he passes out from the relief of pain that he was holding in.
I'm gonna, as he's like passing out, I'm gonna like grab his collar and then like hoist him up over my shoulder and fire him and carry him out of the alley.
Okay.
And then, hey everybody, this one's alive. We might be able to talk to it, but I didn't understand a word he was trying to say. He's stable now, but he's hurt pretty bad.
Pharaoh doesn't hear a word that you say.
As you finish moving this cart off of what looks to be like an older man, you can definitely see he's bruised, cut, probably a sprained or dislocated ankle or joint, as it's kind of bent in an awkward angle. As he kind of rolls off and moves out of the way, you can see there's what looks to be like this little owl bird that is underneath, wearing clothes, as it kind of looks around. Woo, woo. Well, thank you. We thank you very much. As the goblin. Oh, that fucking hurts. You know, you're kind of a pain in the ass, little bird. As he's kind of heaving, wincing from pain as he's trying not to laugh.
Are they trying to actively move from underneath the cart?
He's not, definitely. The bird is kind of like jumped onto his chest a little bit and is like pecking at him, saying, "Thank you, thank you."
I'm like, move now.
I don't got it.
I don't got it. Move now.
They start moving. You see the little owl bird kind of like pull those goblins with the busted leg out of the way. It takes them a few seconds to move. You still bearing this weight till they're finally free and you can let it go.
Okay. I release it and almost pass out. Like physical exhaustion. That's like the longest marathon I've ever ran in my life. I don't know how else to describe it. Like that is the most physical exertion that Pharaoh has ever put out in his entire lifetime. And he does not know how to feel about it.
Warden, as you finish putting plates and everything back on from mending, you see Pharaoh kind of plop to the ground, kind of like in a daze, like he's just heaving and looking into nothingness. You see Soren coming back with this lizard guy wrapped around his neck like a trophy. You got Petra, who's doing what?
I'm
Monopoly
just
there.
helping people out.
Not pass go.
Kind of
Seeing if anybody
one of the favorite parts of the
near
movie.
death. I don't
Okay.
want to waste spells because I don't know. This is an entire town that's been attacked.
Right.
But I'm just trying to stabilize people and surrendering first aid as best I can.
Okay.
And using, if I need to use magic to help with things,
Yeah.
then
Um.
I'm trying to think mainly with like cantripy kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Go ahead and make me a medicine check.
While he rolls,
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm gonna
good
say
at
something.
that.
I helped the customer this
No,
morning.
I'm not
He
good
had a
at
bag of
that.
Funyuns in his cart. And all day, all I could think about
What's going on?
was Funyuns, and I was like, man, I'm bringing Funyuns to D&D tonight. I couldn't wait for these. This is the best bag of Funyuns I've ever had.
Anticipate.
Funyuns smell like feet.
A mighty 6, so
A mighty
I'm not
6.
doing the best job.
No.
Okay.
I might
No.
keep someone from
No.
dying.
Yeah,
To me, they
so
feel like-
your,
Oh, I thought maybe you were a foot guy.
your
No.
basic
No.
first
No,
aid,
no,
not
no.
great.
Yeah.
You do have to
Not
waste
so
one
much.
more spell slot
These
to
are
save
ones
Okay.
save someone.
One shot.
As you guys are doing this, I'd say
I've seen those.
it's probably about a 15-20 minute
Shaking the
ordeal.
one shot.
While this is
Maybe
all going
we'll
on,
see
you
how
kind of
it's
hear
going.
the fighting off in the
We'll see how it's
distance, further down in the town, kind of slowing down. It's not as loud as it once was. Almost maybe as it feels like it's progressed. It's moved past where you guys originally were. After the end of that 20 minutes, and the noise kind of not settling, but definitely dying down, you hear a loud horn go off. As you do, you can hear yelling and screaming as you look up down the street, and you can see these lizard guys now fleeing. They're leaving back towards where the giant snake was. As the giant snake, if one of you climbs up to the roof of one of the
I would have,
buildings,
at the sound of that and seeing that in the distance, I would have Echo follow that sound to within that 100 feet of telepathy that I have, so
Yeah.
I can see through its eyes and watch
Sure.
everything.
As Echo flies up there, you can see the giant snake is kind of like standing there, kind of scanning the town. After a few seconds, as most of the lizard troop kind of rescend back towards him, you see him kind of turn around and start slithering off with his rider, heading back towards into the desert, further deeper. Town is not decimated, but it is definitely
How far away is the lizard?
the lizard that's sitting on top of the thing, or
The lizard and his rider. Mostly
yeah.
the rider. How far away are they?
I'd probably say from where you guys are. I'd say probably about 200, 250 yards away.
Okay. So too far away.
Can I see which direction they headed?
Yeah.
Like,
You can see what looks to be like there's a mountain ridge line. It's kind of hazy though, so you don't know how much of that is actually the mountain range or how how much of it is maybe a mirage, as the heat is, of course, beating down on the sand. As
Maybe not destination, but bearing, as like northwest.
Yeah, I would say probably from where you guys are, probably if you were to look at the map. Pull that up so you guys can see it. So you guys are somewhere in this area over here.
I see an abandoned sunglass factory.
Yeah, right where the desolate forest of Shifting Vale is. That's where you guys are supposed to be, but you guys have ended up in this desert area instead of a forest. It's somewhere off in. Let me get a line. Somewhere off in this direction over here somewhere. Yeah, close to this mountain ridge that kind of formed over here. It takes, as you're kind of looking, you can see some of the fighters and town guard, as well as some of the civilians who took up arms. A lot of them bloodied and kind of beaten. Some of the guard armor is tattered and kind of ripped and torn in certain areas. A lot of the Alkin or not Alkin, but the Raven-like guards that were in the town during the day are kind of not on their posts, but they're kind of like slowly hopping from roof to roof, kind of making sure that there's no lizardmen kind of just hanging out still. They're being very cautious. You can see as you walk down the street a little bit to look down in this area where the council building and stuff is. You can see there's a whole formation of city guard, and most of them are the actual Alkin though, that normally only come out at night. They're
Mostly.
a little bit bigger, and their patterns, I guess, in the desert make them a little bit more scarier. So they look a little bit more intimidating. Their wings almost create like this shield-like pattern in front of the people who are unfortunate enough to get behind them and create this blockade. They don't look as badly injured, but definitely some of them have taken some hits. You can see what looks to be like the Goblin Mayor. He's standing up on this really tall looking soapbox type thing. He's wearing very makeshift looking armor as he's kind of like directing people.
Is this Goblin Mayor the same goblin that was underneath the cart?
No, this is somebody way down in the town.
He was too important to be carted.
Yeah. So it looks like they're retreating. What would you guys like to do?
Well, we finished doing what we're supposed to do. We beat off the invaders. It's time to get some rest because we traveled through most of the night and such. And go find the guy that wanted us to retrieve the item.
Yeah, Warden's doing a resource analysis on his overlay on his vision. He's like, yeah, rest sounds like it would be a great idea.
Well, before all that, what do you think we should do with this fella? I'm gonna pat my lizard buddy here.
Turn him over to the guard. I mean, whatever the local
Yeah, I guess it's a good
government
idea.
sees to do with him. That's what
I just didn't know if any. I mean, I could try to wake him up. Maybe we could talk to him on the way.
What kind of creature did you say he was? Like
He was a lizardman.
A lizardman or something?
Yeah, he would. I didn't. He would try to. I assume he was trying to talk.
Can he talk our language we share, or?
I'll be honest. I didn't try to talk to him, but he didn't speak common at all. He was hissing at me. So. Not in like a threatening manner. Well, I'm sure he
Like
probably
he was
wasn't
in
meant
pain.
to. Yeah.
I mean, we can do that, and I'm curious about the worm rider. Because if they have something that powerful, that they have some matter of control over, that's going to be unfortunate for this town. I mean, they don't. While they might have run, they don't look like they're that much worse for wear than this town is.
Yeah.
I assume they're like a fair amount of
Especially if the only
guards and stuff like that. People who were
showed
killed
up.
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Well, so as you guys, I'm assuming you guys kind of start walking towards the inn.
Yeah, we got manacles. No comments.
As you guys do, you notice there are quite a few civilians that have died, and very few lizard men. But as you kind of continue to walk around, you notice that it doesn't look like the town was outright destroyed. Looks like various locations have been destroyed and broken into, mostly the market area, as well as a couple of storefronts, as well as a couple of like warehouses off to the side, on the back side of the town, from what you can tell.
But nothing like homes and stuff like that.
No, it doesn't look like homes were intentionally broken into, other than...
Looks like a raid. They came in to raid and grab as much as they could and to run, which is at least better than coming in with the intent of conquering. I'm just thinking, with a big giant worm, conquering would be the role I would have been gone for. It's like, submit or we eat your town.
Yeah. No, that definitely affects the way that Pharaoh continues to like perceive the situation based off his background. Seeing that the places were targeted were probably most likely not places where there were kids there
or families.
I mean, there were a couple of homes broken into and whatnot, and there are bodies of civilians littered, all ages.
Yeah, but it didn't seem like that was
that wasn't the purpose.
The purpose of it, yeah. Which is what Pharaoh originally thought going in.
Yep. As the sun is starting to go down, you can sit there and see that Owl Guard is kind of like opened up. People are starting to come out slowly, huddled together, returning back to their homes or what homes they have left. Fires are being put out by the guard who aren't too badly injured. You can see a couple of these owlkin and some of these older female-looking goblins kind of coming out, and the ones that are female goblins, they are wearing very interesting-looking headdresses and clothing, kind of indicative of shaman, as they're coming out, trying to tend to some of the wounded. They've created what looks to be like a small triage center in an area close to the city council area, kind of where the Goblin Express Center is. They've kind of set up a spot. The guy who was manning the building, his hat is kind of disheveled and dirtied and kind of almost sliced open, if you will. His clothes are kind of torn and tattered as he's directing people to the location for a generously low rate, as he is ushering people in.
The place where they're triaging and everything around is a building that has been heavily damaged, or I guess. What's the situation of it?
It looks more like a makeshift tent that have kind of popped up just out in front of one of the buildings that, yeah, it looks like it kind of broken into, and the front half of it's kind of crumbled and fallen, as it was made out of like sand shell. Type of masonry.
Is that kind of what most of the structures are made of here?
Most of those ones in the back area are made that way. The ones in the front area are kind of like a meglamesh of some wood, maybe some metals that they found, bones of creatures that wander the wasteland that are not wandering no more.
So a little bit stronger, but not much stronger.
Right.
As I recall, Echo back to me. I'll like upload a command that is essentially asking Echo to go around and cast mending through me. So I'll probably be taking some of his focus as this is happening, but I can cast mending through Echo. So if there's like any small, it'd have to be a small break or tear, like something simply you can go repair that's like no more than a foot. So it's like pretty small scale stuff, but and trying to make his presence, like, I guess, clear to everybody around, and then have him occasionally come back to me, that type of thing. Just, Warden's probably pretty preoccupied with that, but just he would probably do that to make himself known as, like, non-threatening, I guess, to everybody.
Yeah. I'd say for most of the evening, people are moving and running around. Go ahead and roll me a percentile.
91.
91. A lot of people notice you. Not 91, but like, yeah, no, but I would say that's like their approval rating of you. They think you're doing a really good job. They've noticed one of the buildings, even though it is kind of crumbled and fallen, you found a section that could be repaired. And you patched it, and you found a couple of other places. Some of the tarps and awnings you've repaired, creating a little bit more of a shelter and safety for people. And it hasn't gone unnoticed.
I imagine some of that is probably subconsciously, like him restoring law to chaos, like these things that he's remembering from the previous memories that he got from Mechanus.
Yep. No, I like that. That's pretty good. Yeah. As you're doing this, you can see the inn that you guys were at. A couple of people kind of come out. Part of the inn is it took some hits, but nothing that like would cause it to be closed down or anything like that. They come out with giant pots and set up a feeding area for people. It looks like a stew of some sort, maybe with some type of desert grain that grows, fairly common around here. It's kind of like maybe not like a rice, but more like a chickpea kind of situation. So they hand a plate with this bowl of stew and a chickpea to kind of help feed the people who are displaced at the moment.
Garbanzo gazpacho.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
I can't have fava beans.
No cavante even for you either.
Is that in character?
That is not in character. It should be in character.
As you guys go through the evening, seeing all this, and after a few minutes of you guys kind of meeting back up and doing what you can to help, moving rubble, picking up pieces, searching for people who may be entrapped, looking,
trying to help, but the exact opposite of what she doesn't want to be noticed. She doesn't want to be. She kind of goes and helps other people while they're doing stuff. So she fades in and then fades out before they're kind of,
right
after they've started, but before they're done, so they don't. All they notice is someone's helping, but they don't notice.
It makes sense with your medical role that you had earlier. No.
Hey, that dead baby was dead when I got there. That's why I call it dead baby.
As you guys kind of do what you can in the afternoon time frame, you guys kind of meet back up. I'd say close by the oasis area as night fully sets in. Fireflies start to hit the town, skidding across the oasis water that's there. When you notice a big burly individual goblin kind of start walking up towards you guys with a couple of smaller goblins kind of strewn behind you. Oh, hello there. How are you all doing? That was quite a catastrophe, bad situation.
I think you got it right the first time.
Yeah, I knew that. As he kind of turns, we saw you guys helping. Thought we'd,
Reciprocate.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Reciprocate the favor.
As the two other goblins behind you have bowls of food for you guys, as they show you guys and kind of hand them off. One of them is kind of a little timid as he brings it up. Please don't lift me. As he hands you Pharaoh the bowl, as you go to take it, he kind of scurries and gets behind the big guy.
He saw you lift that cart. It's kind of scary to see a little guy like you lift something that big.
Pharaoh leans on in. Yeah, you should be afraid. Luckily, I was on your side this time.
Yeah. As he kind of big goblin kind of looks at you.
Hey, don't be messing with my friends, okay?
I'm just letting you know that I know that you know I know that you need my help. And he says it in the way that is
I'm just waiting for that process. I can hear the noise of the
and Pharaoh,
his hard drive is just
he
grinding.
does it on purpose in the most convoluted way that he could possibly say that I'm here to help you.
Well, I know that you know that he knows that I know. What were we talking about?
I'm here to help you.
Right, don't scare my friends.
I can't help it if I'm powerful.
Well, you're powerful, okay? I'll give you that. I don't know how powerful. I'm pretty powerful myself.
Could you have lifted that cart?
Yeah, you see these tree trunks? As he lifts his arm. He's only like a couple of centimeters, maybe a little bit. He's a goblin, but he's a stacked goblin. He's one of the bouncers at the casino.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there. He's like,
Well, obviously, his dump stat is not strength.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely bluffing. I am bluffing my ass off about how powerful I am, and I'm just trying to put on this
you remember seeing a picture of the swole kobold? The
Yeah.
swole kobold?
Swivel.
Yeah, the swole
Swole
ball.
ball.
Yeah, imagine that as a goblin. That's what this guy looks like.
Pharaoh has already determined.
There's
that
no neck.
in a
No
physical
toes, no neck.
in a physical fight, like hand to hand. There's zero chance that Pharaoh wins.
I mean, not necessarily. You are probably a little quicker.
When we're including weapons, there's a good chance that maybe Pharaoh can win. But
Can you
I've
guys
already-
attack on unarmed attack? I never thought about that. Can you,
Yeah, it's
gotta
be a
somebody use
finesse.
attack?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it has
It's
to be
not a
a finesse
finesse
weapon.
That's-
Yeah, it's
that's
not a
the
finesse
weapon.
weapon.
but I'm playing up the fact of this this feat that happened.
No.
And I'm making it seem like I'm at least on his level, even though
Okay.
I look like a fraction of his size. And I'm not trying to intimidate him.
Uh-huh.
I'm just trying to get him
To acknowledge.
to acknowledge that he and I are on the same level.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
I'm like, yeah.
Y'all
Y'all can sell this with a simple arm wrestling.
No.
No, Petra was just getting ready to call you a bully, so she's getting into the. No, I think we'll just go for you being ashamed of yourself.
Zorn's just kind of waiting to see if you're going to learn your lesson or not here.
16.
16. He kind of. Okay. Fine. But just don't be scaring my friends.
Okay. All right.
Gordon's eyes are just kind of like blank and distant, and his fingers are just doing these like directive motions to Echo, and a lion comes and just lays down at his feet.
Does
He
the
kind
lion
of-
take a short rest and burn some hit die? So he
He
could.
should. And
So he doesn't look like a 2-hit-point lion anymore.
kind of
He just drags his half-dead
looks
body
at you
up to
one last time before he kind of turns around and
Hey, buddy.
starts walking. The other goblin, the one who hasn't said anything, kind of taps him. Hey, remember what the boss said?
Oh yeah, that's right. The head guy, he said he wanted to talk to you guys. He said you guys were strong. I told him I was strong. He told me to shut up, which wasn't very nice.
Are you talking about the mayor guy?
Yeah, with the funny hat.
It's not funny. It's ceremonial.
No, it's pretty funny.
It's ceremoniously funny.
Yeah, what he said.
we're gonna be at the Dad's Laugh from Dinosaurs show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He said he'd meet you guys at the inn. He needed a drink. Drinking's bad. You shouldn't drink. But what are you gonna do?
Oh, we're gonna
I guess we're gonna
eat
go,
food
go
and
to the
then we'll
inn
head
and
that
then-
way.
Yeah,
Eat the food
enjoy.
regardless.
My sister made it. It's good.
Good. Sit down and start eating. Just taste it first.
Yeah.
Is it
I mean,
okay?
it tastes like a meat stew.
Okay. I'm like Petra's not picky. She
Yeah.
just would have
It doesn't.
gone.
It doesn't.
She doesn't know goblin beef stews. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It doesn't taste great. It's not gourmet.
No, that's what I'm
but
talking about. It tastes
Well,
okay.
Zorn's
That's all
looking
she's
at-
looking for.
He's,
If it's
he's
okay,
like
it's
super
okay.
used to getting fed from people like that, from helping him out. So yeah, he's like, this is the best.
Pharaoh's just.
Oh, Petra would never say
With
anything, but
his-
she would press the digitation that into a better tasting stew, and she would just not do it where
I mean,
everybody knows. She just goes. She tastes it first. She goes, "Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's okay."
And the peas,
I'll eat this.
the chickpea type of
Uh-huh.
thing. I mean, it's very bland. It's kind of like a. You ever had those like those
Chickpea.
rice cakes?
Uh,
Yeah, there's like cardboard
Cardboard.
mixed with air. That's kind of what those taste. They're,
Okay.
they're just
the ones
basically
that
there
are
just
cheese or
to
something's
fill-
been put on it.
Caramel.
Or
fill the stomach.
All the caramel.
With his experts in poisons, he's just making Pharaoh's just making sure that it doesn't
Yeah.
reminisce of anything like.
No.
any-
I
reminiscent
mean,
of
you
any
might
kind of
it might
poison or
have
something.
like, you know, maybe a little bit of like.
Yours tastes like nothing but almonds now.
It's a lead spoon.
No, I was gonna say
Tastes like toast and
it
honey
probably you know you might get the shits from it, but like
But nothing that's gonna.
yeah, nothing that's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Warden would taste it probably just for the experience, and then
Catalog it.
pluck out the pieces of meat and feed the lion.
Yeah. The lion's like.
I've seen what they
Where's
eat.
the
Yeah.
lorries?
After you guys finish your meal, what would you guys like to do?
Guess we're going to the inn. Knock this out.
To
We need
the
to go
inn.
find the guy who we're working for too.
We need to rest.
Yes.
Mm.
That's also high on the priority list.
All right.
What
As
if
you
we
guys.
wake up and it's like the next century.
Okay, so we'll go get all that stuff done before we rest.
As you guys
That's fair.
enter the inn, it's pretty solemn. There's not a whole lot of patrons, as everyone's kind of in the town doing something. Even this late, you can kind of hear, you know, things being banged on and stuff. Yeah. You can see what looks to be like this older goblin. He's kind of lithe, very gaunt looking, as he's sitting at the bar on a stool that's way too tall for him. As he's kind of pounding a nice pitcher of ale. as you guys enter. You can also see the old man performer, the archivist, kind of off in the corner, kind of just sitting there, as he doesn't look like he's too concerned about what's been going on. And there's a couple of other patrons. The barkeep is an older tiefling-looking individual who's sitting there. Oh, you guys are back? Well, I'm so glad you guys didn't die. How was the desert? I don't know if you saw what happened here.
Oh no, we came in just for the end of it.
Oh, well.
We did our best to run invaders off.
Yeah, my rapier found purchase in quite a few. As you kind of notice now, you can see one of his eyes is kind of swollen.
Yeah, and then would be someplace that would get robbed.
Yeah, the tiefling is a red-skinned tiefling, so trying to ascertain any physical markings on him can be a little difficult. But you do notice that he's not moving one arm all that well. He does have a swollen eye, and it looks like he has a cut on his lip that's slowly healing.
Can we tell how hurt he is? Just like overall.
Yeah,
I'll make another bad medicine check. I'm +1. 1 + 1. Everybody do that math?
Except that I can make you re-roll your one.
Yeah, I'll be. What are you winking at me for? You're like looking at. He's bending reality, and I'm over here. What are you winking about, man?
What did you do it?
Oh, all right. You tripled it. 4. He looks hurt. My dice are not with me today. That's 5 is the highest thing that I rolled today.
Yeah, he doesn't.
This is not that. I don't want to roll the rest of the night. Let's do things that don't.
Isn't that what happened last week too?
It's been happening, yeah.
Victor. I don't know. He cursed a lot of y'all.
Yes. That is my luck. It would be really bad this session, so Monday I'll be. Oh no, Monday I'll be playing, so that'll be good. I'll be able to live. I'm not running Monday.
Yeah, he looks hurt.
Yes,
he
does look hurt. But he doesn't look so hurt that I'm like, I need to throw a cure light on him or something.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to assess is he so bad off that a cure light would make a significant difference. But he's not complaining, so.
Right.
So we see the hat.
Yeah, you see the ceremonial hat kind of sitting off to the side. It looks definitely worse for wear. It basically is a pot with a rim on it, is kind of what it looks like. It looks like it was tried to be formed into like a steel helmet of some sort. That did not go very well.
Just like a colander down with
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there thinking he's the grand poobah.
Yeah.
Well, who wants to go talk to him? Petra's like, look for anybody else. Warden? Zoran?
What are we talking to them about?
He wanted to talk to us.
Oh.
So
I
thought we'd knock it out for... The archivist is the guy that hired us, right?
Yeah.
So then we'd go talk to the archivist who's over there.
I wouldn't
Pharaoh
hate.
covers his eyes and points his way.
I wouldn't hate to see if they've got the information out of the lizard guy, but that may be tied with talking to the mayor. So we could maybe talk to him first. Anyway.
I don't want to be rude in his town.
Yeah, what did you guys do?
They've
with
been
the
pretty good
prisoner?
people
You guys
so
just
far,
carrying
so.
him with you?
I just assumed we would have dropped them off with a guard if we.
Yeah,
saw
we
any
would've.
guards
Okay.
or
I just
something.
making sure.
We would have at some point maybe spotted a group of guards that had some prisoners or something and just turned them over.
Sure.
Fairly unceremoniously, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Because Patrick's not trying to make a big deal of it either. It's just like, we found this guy over here.
Where'd that guy go in the line? Just burps.
You see a little bit of little scales kind of flicker out.
Well, not one line probably couldn't eat a whole lizard. Not a whole one. Probably half of them, I think. Because they can eat like 50 or 60, 40 or 50 pounds of meat a full grown line in a sitting. That's because then they won't eat again for a week. or not seriously eat again for a week, so they can consume. I'm going like, you eat a goblin or a halfling. But yeah, Soren. We're all going, but
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Yeah, we'll go.
or Warden can talk. I don't know.
I'd rather not take the lead, but
I can talk. I don't mind.
Got your back, buddy.
We all walk behind Soren and let him go do his thing.
Right. As you walk up to him, it doesn't seem like he's really paying that much of attention. Mostly on the liquor or the drink in front of him.
Can we tell how far into his cups he is? Like, is he starting to get blurry-eyed? Is he bloodshot? Is he wavering a little bit when he's sitting on this high stool? Does he occasionally do that? Okay. You thought you lost your balance.
No, he's not doing that.
He's not that drunk.
No, he's not that drunk.
Okay.
It just looks like he's deep in thought, staring at the mug.
We retrieved your item.
Not him. Not the artifice. The mayor.
Oh, the mayor. We're talking to the mayor now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He
Sorry.
wanted to talk to us. That's all.
I just remember that. I thought we were still at the.
No, we're gonna talk to the archivist second. Then we'll go to bed. Wake up in the next century. Now that is just eating at Petra's mind.
we got your message from the. Did the goblin give us his name? He didn't give us a name at all, did he? The buff guy? Buff goblin? No. Okay, I just think
No,
so.
but we know he's a bouncer at the gambling den because we've been there a couple of times.
So you sent somebody to bring us some food, I guess, or maybe they did it on their own, but they told us you wanted to speak with him.
As you are talking to him, you see this goblin kind of slowly turn, still kind of deep in thought as he turns to look at you. As he does, you notice he doesn't look right. Feature-wise, he's greenish, or not greenish, grayish, like the goblins that you've seen in town. But his facial features kind of give cobalt features as he kind of looks at you. Oh, thank God! You're finally here! Oh, man. We sit there and have been looking for adventurers, and I heard you guys were in town. You took a job off the notice board. We were hoping you'd come back, and look at this. You're back. Oh, man. So, do I have the premium job for you guys? Oh, by the way, name is Rakesh. Rakesh...
I'm inciting this whole... I'll roll later, but I'm just I'm watching, as soon as he started this way, I'm like, bullshit. We're just politicians. Can't tell. Yeah.
Rakesh Gablu. So, that being said, I haven't even had a chance to post it on the board yet, so you guys are getting the first crack at it, and nobody else will get it if you take it. It's exclusive. So, I think that's pretty good. So what do you guys say? Ready for it?
Sure, but it honestly kind of seems like you were using the board as bait to find somebody who would come back that you could give this job to.
I have no clue who would do such a thing. That sounds horrible. No, we put jobs on there that are jobs that anybody can take care of. It just so happens you guys are the first ones to actually take one off the board. Which, by the way, impressive. I don't know if you completed it, but if you did, that's even a bonus, right? Because that means you guys are experienced adventurers, which is what we need.
Do you not get many... Do people not usually come back from the jobs that you post on the board? Or do you just not get many people taking jobs off the board?
We did have someone take a job, a couple months back. Did not end very well for them. No, I will be honest. Yeah, 100%. We had him clear out a scorpion den, and unfortunately, you get stung a couple of times by scorpions, and he didn't know they were poisonous, and
That was kind of piss poor planning on his part.
Well, I'm not blaming you for anybody dying.
Who's blaming anybody?
I just want us all to be 100% honest with each other.
Right, exactly.
So
100%.
okay.
Who doesn't know scorpions are poisonous?
That guy, the guy who took the job a couple months back,
Pretty sure
he didn't know.
they're
You know what?
Actually, they're venomous.
You know what?
They are venomous.
Here's the
they
funny
are.
thing about scorpions. Usually the smaller they are, the more deadly they are.
Because
Except
they don't know
after,
how to control their...
well, kind of, but also no. That's the snakes. Do that.
Yeah,
The-
speaking of snakes, so did you guys by any chance see a really big
But
one?
after a certain point, the bigger they are, they get just as deadly.
As he takes a swig of his ale. Yeah, did you guys see the big one?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that thing fucking scary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to change my pants twice.
You should wear brown next time.
The first one was.
Oh.
Yeah.
What color was it before?
Oh, it was brown. It got browner. The first set. The second set was black, and that still didn't end very well. But that's beside the point.
Better than white.
That's true. I don't own any white. Desert, sand, dirt kind of makes it. Anyways,
So wise.
that's why I'm the mayor. So the job. Okay, so the job is simple. Find out where these lizard guys came from, and if you can get them out of our hair, that'd be great. If not, just tell us where they're hiding, and we'll pack up and move.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was into the northwest. About 250 yards for whatever vague description I can give him.
Yeah.
Like immediately where exactly.
There you
we
go.
went
You heard the man. Pay up.
to.
Well, we actually need you to go and see how many, and you know.
I don't know.
I mean, if you want, I look.
I
Hey,
knew it couldn't be that easy.
hey, look. So, look. I know the last job you guys did was 500 gold, right? So, this one's probably a little bit more dangerous. I don't know how dangerous the last one was, but this one probably a little bit teensy weensy, a little bit more dangerous. I'm gonna say. So, how's 750? 750 gold?
I mean, I'm pretty sure the last one was 600 gold, so why not 850?
Well, no, I'm pretty sure it was 500 because I get to see all the posts before they go up. So,
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah, but you don't recognize our negotiating skills.
oh well, hey, you know what? I'm always down for a good negotiation. So if you want to haggle and baggle, I'm right here waiting.
Just in a pharaoh who is negotiating.
All right, here, hold on. Let me put my hat on.
I'm just
As he-
being his
as he
wingman.
puts this hat-
That is a very fine hat.
It
That is
is.
very-
It was
that's very
crafted
nice.
by one of our great smiths here in town, which I don't know if you guys have stopped by. He does all custom size work. So your friend here, who's very chocolatey, he could also get a very nice custom helmet as well, or helm. I don't know what you adventurers call these things nowadays. You know.
It's a
Well,
helmet
I
for
mean,
coming
I would-
below the ears.
I would love to
Otherwise, it's a
Good
helmet.
to know. Didn't know that.
make sure that
It's a helmet
you know,
if it's
we
up
can-
here. It's a helmet if it goes down.
I don't know.
I don't know if you guys noticed. I'm not really a fighter.
Petra's
I'm more
lying
of
on her
a.
ass and doesn't really
I'm
know,
more of
but
a
it sounded
lover
good, so
and
she's
talker.
going with
You
it.
know.
It sounded good enough that I believed it out of character.
It may be correct. I honestly don't know. But
I
I have my
want to try
humongous
to,
deception
to,
score I'm going to use
Yeah.
as much as I can.
Sure.
to definitely try to get him to pay us more.
Sure. How do you do it?
I want to tell him like we want to simulate like the local market, and like with such a small amount, like I can't really like afford to like buy gear and stuff to complete this quest of yours.
Okay.
If I have to help outfit my crew and that's obviously going to cost something.
You guys look pretty well outfitted. I'm just saying.
Standing there in my brown robe dress, and I'm going like,
I mean, minus the hobo girl that you have here, but the rest of you look pretty well.
I mean, we could always look better. You said you have the finest craftsman in town.
That's true. I mean, Gareth is pretty good. I think he could probably spruce up a little.
I tell you what, you don't even have to pay us extra. You can give us the $750, but you can tell Gareth that he should Give us some supplies before we go.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. How much do I like Gareth, though? He made this cool.
I mean, you're mayor, so you can just like tell him.
Yeah, telling Gareth to do something is kind of like telling a snazzlepuss to sit there and stay put.
A what?
Snazzlepuss. It's real great in theory, but when you put it to practice, you get bit or stung. One of the two. And quite frankly, I don't really want to get bit or stung by a snazzlepuss. Have you ever been bit by a snazzlepuss?
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Oh man, you're so glad you haven't actually fucking met one. They're horrible. They're these little like mice-looking things that have spikes all over them, and they freaking scurry around in the dark at night in the desert. Oh man, they look cute from far away. I'm not gonna lie, but when they sit there and get close to you, they're yeah.
As Pharaoh was saying, I think the sticking point is the first job. We were paid reasonably to go look for a goblin. Your job is go look for a giant worm and an entire tribe of lizard folk.
Maybe a couple more.
50% increase is
Oh,
not
so you
enough
already
of
know
it.
what they are. That is even better.
Well, I
I
mean,
had no clue what they were. They just look like
Just let him think that.
they just look like reptiles that friggin' were on 2 feet
yeah.
and had weapons.
Lizard
Who
folk.
has
It's not a
ever
real
seen-
complicated naming process
So you've seen them before.
in the world. Not out here. These may be slightly different.
Okay,
You're
well,
slightly
I've
different from the goblins we know and love.
never seen one of these things before, and they just came out of nowhere and started attacking. Anyways, that being said, okay, all right. Here's what I'll do. We'll do 900 gold. And as a kicker, I'll give you this fine hat.
No, we would never want to take away your authority.
It's not authority. It's just for protection. It's when we have battles. I'm supposed to wear it. It's supposed to protect
You need to
all
protect
of
that.
this.
Yeah, but what happens if they come back while we're gone?
I can get Gareth to make me another one. That's fine. But you would be the first to have this crafted item from our town. And if you tell people about this item and they happen to come by, I'm not gonna say no to having, more visitors.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like marketing at all.
Marketing. Never heard of that word either.
Not
I'll
surprised.
pick up the hat and
Yeah.
examine it. Do I get any feeling of magic or arcana from it?
No,
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
I was gonna check because it's just like just dumb enough to be magical. It's a mundane hat.
It's a mundane hat that looks like it's made out of like
Someone took a cauldron or something
Yeah.
and said, "Oh, this is your helmet."
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put it back down. No, we don't want to. There's something having this, just making another, robs it of your uniqueness and its uniqueness.
Well, all right.
I think we'd settle for the 900.
I think we would. Yeah.
Even though that's not even 2 goblins worth.
Yeah, but
Well,
this is
He does make good
this is a town.
Also, go ahead.
This is a town. I don't object to accepting coin for our work, but I don't want these people to suffer.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, there is good to be found here, and the money is just
I forgot to tell you the
a
best part.
pleasure. Oh no.
The best part of this whole thing. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Some people were taken. If you find them and bring them back, it'll be extra 50 gold for each person that is returned. Of course, alive. Dead, we could work a small fee for that if they haven't been eaten. Imagine lizard people eat things and other.
I assure you, giant worms do. That is up to y'all. I'm just saying 900
gold,
900
good.
gold and the goodness that will come out of this is enough for me.
Those are things
900
you needed
gold.
from the smith.
900 gold. Go and take care of the
Not take
enemies
care of,
that-
investigate.
investigate the enemies
We don't
or let
actually
them
have
know,
to put ourselves in any particular danger if we see that it is.
and
too
or
much.
bring back remains for alive people for extra.
No, I feel we'd probably do that anyways. The extra is just extra. Petra's like borderline mercenary. She's like, I like to have the money because money is important, but money is not her primary motivator.
I'm not gonna.
I'm like the opposite.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, money is your
like
primary
definitely
help.
primary help.
And if good comes out of it, no skin off your back.
Yeah, Zorn wouldn't turn down a reward, but he'd help regardless of the reward.
That's where Petra's at. Petra would have probably gone and done this for 50 gold.
Yeah.
Just to protect the town, because the town seems like it's a good place and it's a good place and a bad place. It's these people have been good, and this is not this kind of environment produces harsh people for the most part. So the fact that they all still seem to be good people means something to her.
925 and we'll do it.
Make a persuasion check.
Can we assist?
Yeah.
Okay, then give yourself advantage. Well, I've been trying to assist in persuading him for more money. Even Warden helped out. That's not even 2 goblins.
I compliment
I
my
see that
cat.
in his weird little math, like that.
Yeah.
He puts that in his spreadsheet, and it's like this
There's
math is
no
not coming
Greek
out.
there. It's just like pure math. He's like, that
Error,
doesn't add up.
error.
You said persuasion?
Yeah.
13.
13. Well, fine. Yeah, sounds reasonable.
Sounds reasonable. I go to reach to shake his hand.
Okay. He grabs your hand and shakes it fervently. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right. Great. I'll go ahead and write up the notice, and we'll send it over to you guys. You guys want to leave in the morning, the afternoon?
Definitively. Morning.
Morning.
It's one of those I would turn to Ward and go, this is a tracking thing, so Ward as our tracker is like, we don't want to travel during the day, but it's also losing tracks, so I would go with whatever Ward would say. In this case, I know he's not here, but he has a survival one, I don't, so it's like, I know we'd have to track them across the desert, which
Yeah, I can
it just
imagine
may be
this
hot for us, and that sucks.
All right. He kind of hops off the bar stool that he is, not wavering, but he kind of stumbles a little bit, mostly because of the height.
He teeters.
Dropping down as he kind of stops. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you all, and I hope to see you guys return with good news. If it's bad news, well, then we'll pack up and I guess move. I'll start prepping people too. There might be a little higher security on your way out in the morning, but just show them the writ and you'll be good to go. He turns around and starts to walk. As he does, you just hear the loud, "Oh, thank God," as he scurries off.
See you later, Mayor Kabloo.
"Yeah, later!" As the doors kind of close behind him, like creaking as they, swivel on end. After a few seconds, after the mayor leaves and you guys are looking at the door, the old man, not to pry, but were you able to recover my heirloom?
Yeah.
Of course. We were coming to you next.
Oh, thank the heavens. Can I see it?
You can certainly
Someone
see
takes it out.
Yeah, I will produce it from the bag of holding.
Yes, that is the item I've been looking for. Thank you very much. As he pulls out a small purse and kind of jingles it next to his ear and then puts it on the table as he hands it to you.
I'll pick it up.
I want to try to pick it up and see if it's the amount of gold that he promised.
Yeah, it is.
Does it feel right?
Does it feel right?
Yeah. Feels like 500 gold.
I'll add it.
And I'll let everybody know, like, seems like it's all here.
That was a family heirloom, right? I was trying to remember what that was.
That's what he said.
He called
it
it
was.
an artifact? Was it?
I think he called it an artifact and an heirloom, or both.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, I have a description. shaped like a seed caught mid-bloom, polished stone, droplet of condensed mist suspended in the center, feels warm and cool at dusk. Designed to help him remember things that happened in the past.
I could have swore there was a.
Wait, it's designed to help him remember.
I remember
That's
you had the picture in
It's
the
like a remember ball.
in the
He
glass
doesn't remember how much he owes us.
in the sunglass place.
Yeah, but I thought there was also a description.
It was
It's
what pretty
like
much you just what I just read. All I remember is there was like something in the center that was a pulsing light kind of thing.
Yeah, but I thought I had made like a player note.
It may be somewhere in Discord.
No, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, I don't see it in here.
Oh, I don't know about y'all. But bedtime.
Yeah, I don't sleep, but I need to be still.
All right. Would you guys head to the rooms?
I don't remember. Did they have baths here?
Yeah.
Tubs?
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
tubs.
Okay. I
Yeah,
make sure I get
you-
a tub and fill it full of water and heat it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure to tell
Soak my booty.
the innkeeper that the mayor said that he's paying for all our rooms.
Oh, perfect. I think that is pretty good. As he kind of cleans a couple of mugs that weren't destroyed one-handed. As he finishes, he sits there and he slides over 2 keys over to you all.
I assume that we're all gonna grab our keys and head upstairs.
Okay. As you guys head up, there's one room that has looks to be like 4 beds. There are 2 bunk beds on either side of the room, with a small wash basin in the middle, as well as some storage, foot lockers on opposite sides of the bed. The head and the foot of the bed, so that way whoever sleeps on top has one, and anyone who sleeps on the bottom has the other. There is what looks to be like a full standing mirror off in the corner. There is a window in the room. Both of the rooms look very similar, except the other room only has 1 bunk bed in it. Since you asked for a bath,
Yeah.
it'll come up. Somebody
Me-
brings a tub and
Me and
starts
Grizz
filling it
tend
with
to
hot water.
share rooms.
Hmm.
It's me and Griselda tend to share a room.
Yeah, I would assume so.
I just get a bath and use my elementalism to fill it up with water and use that to turn it into steaming hot water. Or enough for a hot bath and take a hot bath.
Yep.
Then I do the good old country person thing of I empty it all out and then or cause all the water to evaporate and then I fill it up and I wash my clothes. Just that old fashioned country girl. Scrub my clothes, wash them all out, hang them up to dry.
Okay. Rest of you, do you do anything before you go to bed?
Housework is so easy when you have magic. Prestidigitation, my clothes are all dry.
Warden would cast his last 2 remaining first level slots on Good Berry, just bloom some medicine for tomorrow.
Probably just sitting
Well, it's not those little chickpeas. They got no flavor.
right before the
That's mediocre berries.
time that we're gonna go to sleep. Make sure I go over all my gear, make sure everything's nice and sharp, and
Okay.
everything's in the right in the right pocket that I want it to be for if I get into a fight and stuff, and aggressively try to fight for a top bunk.
Okay.
You need a boost?
There's a
Upsies.
ladder.
Upsies.
Zorn walks back in from his bath in the public bath with a towel around his waist, and like a tray of food and like one of those cowboy cigars. hanging out and like, hold on.
I see Soren and I say, puppies.
Pick up Pharaoh and give him a boot.
This is a fucking ceiling fan.
No. Okay, not. Take half damage from everybody.
Alright. You do anything before you go to sleep or no? No? Alright. As you guys sleep, have your long rest.
Yay. Click a button. Take a long rest. Confirmed. And since I don't ever trust it, I go back and make sure everything's unchecked.
As you guys wake up in the morning, a little stiff, a little sore, as Pharaoh definitely overexerted himself yesterday. Definitely feeling it today. You all kind of scurry down the stairs into the dining area. There's really nobody there. There's a piece of paper kind of set in between a couple of glasses. It says "For Adventurers" in big, bold, cursive lettering. So any of you who can't read cursive, I'm sorry. As you come down, there's also what looks to be like a big old bread tray with what looks to be like leftover stew from the night before. That's probably a little chilled, as it doesn't look like it was kept on a, or it looks like it probably was kept in a heating tray of some sort, but it looks like that has kind of run its course. So it's probably lukewarm soup with bread this morning.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Go up as well. Yeah.
Can I have a little bit of the bread, but like before you make it, just like a little bag of white stuff?
There's
please?
nobody there.
Okay, he's just saying that to the open
Yeah,
air.
he's just saying it to the open air.
Give me some flour.
Do they cook on site?
I need my ghost
is there
powder.
a kitchen here as part of the inn?
If you look around, yeah, you'll find one.
Okay, I'll stick my head in. Got any flour? Bag of it?
There's nobody there.
I look around. Is there a bag of flour?
Yeah, there's a bag of flour.
I make sure it's not all of it. So like, make sure there's more than one bag, and I just grab a bag out. You know, like the 5-pounder, and bring it out.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. I'm gonna leave some copper on the table.
You beat me to it. I was gonna do. I was gonna leave some money here.
Wow, Warden's actually using funds? This is crazy.
I know, right? The only time I've done it is on implants.
As you guys finish your breakfast and step out, you can see the town isn't as lively as it was the night prior. It looks like people are sleeping in today. You do see a couple of guards that are kind of on their like poles, kind of hopping around. They look very on edge though, as you guys come out. As you make your way in the direction where you last saw these lizard men and this giant creature slither off, you guys can see there's quite a few guard and what looks to be like a makeshift kind of barricade. It looks like somebody took mold earth spell and kind of created these mini high walls that are just big enough for people to kind of duck behind, but there's quite a few of them in this direction now. Doesn't look whoever the mage was very powerful, just strong enough to do.
I can make like
Yeah.
2 or 3 foot pot.
More than I can do.
Right,
I
but
can do what you can take a shovel and do what I do in about the same amount of time. I just use magic. I'm lazy. Probably why I haven't built any muscles.
as you guys kind of get there, there's quite a few guards sitting there. A couple of them have like a makeshift like little table with a couple of guards sitting there. Looks like they're playing some type of game. As you hear one of them say, "Go Crow," as he has to search through these cards to find something. As you get closer, halt! Are you guys leaving the town?
Yeah, we've been sent out by the mayor.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did say that he was going to be sending a veteran adventuring group out. That would be you guys. Do you have the writ?
Yeah, I do. I'll produce the.
Perfect. Just so you know, we're not held liable once you leave these walls. So if you die, that is completely on you. I'm so glad you guys were able to sign that waiver.
Warden pulls out a ball from his bag of tricks, and he gets a giant goat. He'll just hop up on its back.
Well, that's a new magic.
We didn't sign a waiver.
I'm pretty sure it'll be okay then. If you didn't, then it must not be that dangerous of a job.
Sure. Okay. Or maybe you guys will be liable for it at least.
That's true. That's true.
See ya.
Deuces.
And then you give him time to respond. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
As you guys set off, I'm assuming Soren, you call your steed.
Yeah. I would have put it in the stable before we went to bed.
Yep.
It was still alive from the fight,
Yeah.
so it just.
As you guys start making your way,
To me, my horsey.
Warden, because you
Yeah.
used your hummingbird to kind of see the direction that they were going and whatnot, so it's easy for you to kind of point in the direction from where they are. You kind of have to send Echo up a little high to kind of get that vantage point where you were, but you're able to kind of pinpoint from a couple of not relevant markers, but definitely a sense of the direction that you need to be going. As you guys start heading off, Soren, I'm assuming you'd be in the lead with your horse.
Me and Warden maybe on the goat.
Yeah, I'm imagining Warden only looking through Echo's eyes, but with that bird's eye view, he can still like direct the goat where he goes. He doesn't
Okay,
have to walk
cool.
in that direction.
Soren, go ahead and make me a survival check with advantage, because I will say that with Echo kind of giving you more of a bird's eye view, no pun intended, that you'll be able to see the tracks a little bit more easily in
We're
the
just the
sand.
peasants
I'm
in the
gonna
back.
need this advantage here.
Now watch out, the goat just sucking it up.
Step in a goat.
Oh,
That's why the
I haven't
peasants
rolled the
walk
right kind of
behind.
dice, huh?
Yeah, that does tend to help.
It helps a lot. 12.
12. Yeah, you're able to see the tracks, especially that of the big creature that was slithering on the
I
sand.
don't imagine they were being too sneaky when they were.
Yeah, as you kind of start watching and moving, the wind's blowing. Some tracks have kind of started to dissipate, but not enough to make it difficult to track. As you guys are heading in the direction and moving, you do see, after a while of heading that direction, that there are a couple of bodies, or sand mounds that look like bodies, scattered around. They look like they were probably injured lizard men that just couldn't make the trek back, for the most part. You don't find any that are actively dying, but you definitely found probably quite a few that have probably died shortly after they left, or they were executed as they were leaving, as they couldn't make the trek.
But it seems like they bothered to bury them.
No, probably the sand from the
Okay, that's
yeah.
so the sand is blown up over them versus them actually being
Yeah.
buried. Okay. Well,
Yeah. Not all of them were buried completely. It was, some
Yeah.
of them were half
I use
buried.
elementalism so that we can examine corpses, but then I sweep it all back up and
Yeah.
actually try to make a somewhat of a burial mound.
It
Try
takes
to
you
be
guys.
respectful.
It takes you guys probably, I'd say half a day or so, till you find the tracks kind of starting to get a little difficult, but still not really. That the giant sand worm or snake thing that was on top of the sand leaves a pretty good furrow throughout the sand for you guys to follow. After about an hour after midday, you guys can kind of see the mountain range kind of starting to come into view. It's not as big as you thought, Warden. It looks more like one mountain-ish that kind of has some small outcroppings and whatnot. That's probably where that mirage portion of it was kind of going. But as you kind of look around, you can see off on one side what looks to be like some type of structure that doesn't look like a rock formation off to the left hand side. You can also see the tracks kind of veer in that direction as you guys get closer.
Everything intact, or is anything damaged, like it was attacked here and they moved on, or this is
No, yeah, it looks
pristine or
yeah.
undamaged? Okay. As we start getting closer, Warden will return his vision back to himself and cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
Okay.
So kind of similar as before, there's like a kind of this aura where the sand gets a little bit easier to step on, shifts a little bit less. Imagine, I guess we all kind of just get a little more washed out in color, kind of blending in.
I don't know. Is it, how far away is this structure? I mean, is it like miles and we can just kind of see it at the horizon, or is it, you know, close enough that I'm thinking, are we close enough to start running into sentries or guards or somebody
Yeah,
who's
I guess
watching
that's
out for this
the
kind of
assumption I
place?
was making, is that we were close enough to.
That's what I'm
stuff
saying.
like
is
that.
like
Yeah,
that's,
I'd say-
what we need to start
I'd say
looking for.
yeah, I'd say you're probably about 50 yards or so away.
Okay.
As you guys are getting closer to this ridge line, you do see what looks to be like movement on some type of platform of some sort to the left and to the right of what looks to be like an opening into the mountain. It doesn't look like there's a tunnel. It's kind of like a cul-de-sac, and on each side there's movement, kind of going back and forth, from what you can tell.
So, stealth. Sneaking?
Sneaking,
That's what Petra says, sneaking?
Yeah, I'm sneaking.
Sneaking, question mark.
Mm-hmm.
I will cast some guidance on myself and repeat as necessary to start attempting to stealth.
Okay, can I get everyone to go ahead and roll me a stealth check?
Yes. Pass with that trace is plus
Plus
10.
10, I think.
Need you to make a stealth check, buddy.
We want you to shine, Pharaoh.
Zord
Sneaky,
also
sneaky.
For
kind of starts praying
No,
to
yeah.
himself.
We're sneaking.
Oh, we're sneaking.
I know you're good at that, and I
Cast
suck.
guidance on
So
I'm good at sneaking.
I think I'm a plus 1.
What do we get past without?
Plus
a
10.
But apparently, I'm just sitting there and I'm watching Pharaoh do it, so I'm doing exactly what he does.
Good.
Oh God. Yeah.
Because I have a 21.
20,
Hey.
20,
My dice finally worked.
Close.
27.
32.
22.
No, I have a
Nice.
31 then. I forgot that. Didn't I?
Nice.
I forgot I'm actually kind of stealthy. I got 32.
I rolled a 19. That's the only reason
How
I'm
are you
stuck.
so-
I knew I wouldn't be
I
stealthy,
rolled a
so I
17
specifically
plus 10
picked
plus
armor
5.
that
We all
was
rolled
not
really well, so we're all like,
noisy.
I'm plus 11. I rolled
I'm plus 1. I suck at this. Just rolled well. Finally.
I didn't want
Somebody
to
else.
have permanent
I'll just fade
disadvantage
into
with
the-
a plus one.
The
Guidance?
countryside.
I got it myself.
You said you rolled a 13 or something?
I rolled like a 14.
Plus 10, plus whatever. you
Plus
rolled.
11.
And then plus my 10 from Pass Without a Trace, everybody has.
Oh.
Yeah.
37.
Hell yeah.
37, yeah.
I was
That's
gonna,
what I'm saying. You should be smoking most
I
of
was gonna say you should be like,
Even with a good roll, you
Yeah.
still smoke.
like I could have gotten you, but I got it myself because I knew I needed it.
I got it.
I didn't
So
realize
she
it was
did a
the,
little bit.
yeah, I didn't realize it was the plus.
As long as you stay within 30 feet of me.
Oh no,
it's like
it's
an
just,
aura that
Petra
follows.
wouldn't have suggested it without the pass without trace. She would have gone, I can't sneak.
Yeah, 37.
Nice. All right. Yeah, you guys feel like you are the wind. It doesn't look like it can. You guys can be seen.
We can.
You can't. as you guys kind of get closer to this area, kind of moving up to the side of the mountain and kind of trekking close to it, you get to the points, and when you do, you see what looks to be like these towers with what looks to be like a wooden gate that is about half the size of the towers, blocking off an area. As you kind of still look around, I'm assuming, Warden, you'd send Echo up to kind of look around. As he does, he can see what looks to be like these lizard men on each of the towers, two of which are carrying these very nasty-looking longbows, as well as an individual who's kind of wearing feathers and has a staff, and looks a lot leaner than the archers, as well as the warrior-looking ones that you guys fought in the town. As it kind of continues to fly around and kind of hover in places, you can see what looks to be like some type of lizard mount, or reptilian mount of some sort, that is also inside this little courtyard area that's behind this wooden door, or wooden gate, if you will. And this is kind of what it looks like.
So
Warden's quietly calling all that out, like quantity 2, ranged attackers, quantity 1, potential magic users, quantity 1, mount, free roaming in courtyard.
Does the mount, does it just look like a large lizard versus a lizard?
This is what it looks like.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I
Looks like he wants to eat some eggs.
Looks like a monitor.
And that's what the archers look like.
Oh, cool too.
Yeah.
Too bad we'll have to kill him.
And then this guy over here, he looks like this.
Very shamanistic raptor.
And then these down here, right here, those are the other two. It kind of looks like it's some type of path to get up here. How the other ones get over to the other side, you don't know, as it doesn't look like there is a ladder on the backside or any means to even get over this side over here, as this is kind of closed off with like a wooden canopy that kind of covers. It's kind of cloth or linen of some sort.
Yeah,
just to block the sun.
Block the sun, keep it.
Yeah.
How high did you say the towers were?
The towers, they're probably a good 30 or so feet up. They're not super tall, but they're not like.
Yeah, you don't have to be in the desert. I'll ask. Warden says that, are the lizards like tied off, or are they in corrals, or? It sounded like
I think
one of
they
them
were
was.
free roaming, but I think I only heard 2 range attackers. Did I see all of these that are on the screen?
Yeah,
right
you
now?
saw all those.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 for each tower.
Gotcha.
And are the mounts tied off, or are they just wandering, or are they seem to be like corralled or staked or anything like that?
Yeah, they look like they're tied to some type of stake in the ground.
Yeah. So like horse would be.
Yeah.
How high is the plateau on that top side? Like, is it as high as the tower?
Which plateau? Oh, you're talking about this one right here?
Over there, yeah.
Yeah, probably just a little bit taller than the tower itself.
Do we think if we back up and climb that plateau with the canopies, that would put us semi out of sight of them?
I mean, yeah, it's a good possibility.
Not all of us, but some of us could do that. I'm not the best climber in the world. To be
What's the
honest.
structure?
I can.
The old wall structure area. Did you say it was made partly out of cloth? Like the wall is made out of cloth?
No, the
Yeah, the
canopies.
canopy.
Oh,
Like there's at the
Yeah.
top of the thing is a canopy to keep them from cooking.
I'm gonna pat the horse on the side of the neck and say, she can get me up there.
Okay. Maybe who else? You could probably take Pharaoh with you without taxing your mount.
Yeah.
I keep looking at your mount like I know what a horse can kind of do a little bit, but your mount not a horse in my head.
I don't think she's a horse in her own head.
That may be very well featured.
The supports that are holding those towers up, is that like one side built off of or onto the plateau reinforced by that, or is it all just like on stilts type of thing?
No, yeah, it's definitely like built in mind with the mountain.
Okay. So it looks sturdy. Like, not like my goat's gonna ram it and maybe. Okay.
You could probably take down the door. I don't know how strong. That's just
That's
just
Warden's thought process right now is like looking for weak points in the structure that.
I mean, there's definitely like a wooden, like like one of those old like settlement type of things, like when Christopher Columbus came over and it's made with wood, like tree trunks. That's what that.
Lincoln logs.
Palisade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a. I always think it's call it like it looks like an old Western fort.
So I can
the wooden pointed palisade.
I can get up to the.
Is there a bar on the gate?
I don't know. Is there a bar on the gate?
I know. I'm asking the GM through Warden.
Yeah.
It's Warden's eyes. I'm like, do you see a bar or something we may need to get rid of?
I'll look through Echo's eyes and kind of get a glance on if there's anything reinforcing, if there's a small door within those palisades, or how it opens. If it opens, I assume it does.
You don't see a bar. But what you do notice is there is a furrow underneath the palisade. So deductive reasoning is it gets pushed and lifts up like that. So it swings in towards the mountain. Or it swings out.
But there's just like a latch or rope holding it shut, or
No, it's just dead free hanging, but just enough to touch the ground that.
so it can't be pushed up and easy.
Yeah.
So maybe they use that big fucking snake to open it.
We could probably use the mounts too.
Well, yeah. But
I'm just trying to think. We only need to open it for some of us.
Are we trying to sneak through in, or are we gonna fight?
I think we're fighting.
Well, I can
to ambush.
I can get up. Probably I can get up on either tower and keep whichever one preoccupied. But which one do you think will be the most useful? The caster might be.
I can cut us through the canopy to give us the element of surprise once we're up there.
I think that'd be pretty surprising when a horse teleports in front of them too.
Yeah, I know what bows can do. I don't know what that one can do. I'm pointing at the magic user. So.
Well, I figured 2 by 2. The two of you go on the far side.
Okay.
Right, and maybe me and Warden can go on what would be the top side of the map. Because they still have, from what it looks like, on the bottom side, there's still probably like 10 feet of
awesome
tower
the goat
that y'all would have to get into.
Yeah.
And then we could just attack the ones from the other side.
They just climb to the vertical wall there.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Just like side step all the way up.
I love watching goats climb stuff.
It makes no sense.
Yeah,
Like
but
watching your feet,
I'm
like,
picturing
what?
Pharaoh in like Lord of the Rings, where the guy's crawling the lighting tower. He's being that sneaky laugh and climbing up the side.
I like watching goats as they go down a mountain and they're like jumping in and it looks like nothing's fucking there and then they land and they're like doo-doo-doo-doo.
I'll
Look like
bend down and
freaking
hold my hand out
ballerinas
there,
almost.
Mhm.
Like,
pull you up on the horse. And
that's what I'm saying. The two of you go on one side.
we'll start heading.
Y'all have enough fight and fix. We'll have enough fight and fix, and we between the two of us have a lot of versatility in what we can.
All right, go ahead and move your guys' characters
Plus
where you
that's
want to
on-
move them.
So we'd
must have
be
orders.
further down this
I
way.
imagine I'd be trying to circle back around up top of
Yeah,
here
we're
to-
we're
to
circling
climb.
back around and hoping to come up not there, but off the map and sneak across.
Sure.
So I assume we're
We
going
can
for
get-
these.
I'm gonna like.
Yeah,
I was
so
worried
we-
about
so
the
we can
goats,
get
and I remembered
right
to
here
get
behind
the
these
goats. I'm
logs,
like,
actually.
He'll get up there before
Now,
we will.
pass without a
teleport.
trace. Is that aura based? Like, is it?
Yeah, it is.
That's aura based, but also
Okay.
another reason it's in Pharaoh on the far side.
Sure.
Is because Pharaoh could actually sneak up and climb up with
Thanks.
straight
I was
skills.
trying to figure it
I totally
out.
forgot it wasn't where I was like, oh, whoops, we split it.
Sure. Can I get
I
Sword
can't
and
kill
you
myself.
to go ahead and roll, and I'll do it with
It's not for
advantage since
completely selfish reasons.
you guys are trying to. You guys are leaving the pass without a trace.
And I'll say Echo's
We don't
kind
get
of
plus
still
10
hovering
anymore.
in that middling area. So I
Oh,
can kind of
because
see
we're
Yeah.
already in 30.
But with advantage, it's still not bad.
Oh,
And
well,
we're rolling
with
stealth
an
for
advantage, I'll
us too.
take a
No,
31.
you guys with his
Yeah,
pass
I got a
without
19.
trace, you're
Wasted
gonna
a
pass
natural
their
20.
passive regardless.
Yes.
It's not a waste.
Yeah.
I'm not
Or
arguing.
can you
with
have
you.
a 3? Ooh.
Definitely
Plus,
not
goats
a
are
waste.
actually pretty
Yeah,
quiet
exactly.
when they climb.
It's either a 14
Fucking
or a
idiots.
31.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, I'm ready to hide and let the
Goat fucking.
goat be the bait. Because if I
Um,
saw a goat going across the desert, that would
so-
be weird. But goats do live in the desert.
You
and
should
run
have
around.
control of the goat,
I do.
and you should be able to pull up his character sheet.
Oh, nice, really.
So, yeah, I think you should be able to double click it.
That's
I gave you
So you need to go
complete
in.
control of it. Huh?
Oh, sweet. I've never seen that. Cool.
Emerald 20?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Because I had it up on a separate tab. This is more helpful.
This makes it a lot easier.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Wish I could just-
So it gives you all of his stats, and
And that's just because you have the premium version of Roll 20. They started.
I
doing
guess
that.
with they added like a bunch of like basic animals and stuff like that for free that I can pull off the compendium.
Yeah. No, I'm just wondering because I'm gonna run a game for my Discord group.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure anybody who signs up gets these basic free ones.
Yeah, there's a bunch of free stuff. It used
all
to pull
SOD stuff.
when you search for it. It used to pull like use a Google basically for you and
Yeah.
then pull images. I don't know if it still does, but that's how it used to
It
get.
doesn't.
No, I was gonna run a 5-episode campaign for for my Discord group because my Discord group just hit 100 people,
Oh, nice.
and that was my promise to them. Was that once we hit 100 people in our server, I would run a little mini campaign.
Nice. So you guys, well, what'd you get for your stealth checks?
31.
19.
You guys are pretty stealthy. You guys can go ahead and move closer up onto the ridge.
I'm gonna try to put him to sleep first. Okay, before you attack. And
Do you want me to go straight after the magic user,
Yeah, that's 100%
and
cool.
you and you take care of the other guys?
Yeah, I'll focus on the other two.
All right.
Very good.
I have an idea to kind of keep them focused on us
See,
too.
lions are faster, so if you want to get
We'll see.
there,
We'll see if it works.
Yeah, I can jump for it.
All right. Can I get everyone to go ahead and just
we
roll
gotta
initiative?
think we may
and
have to get to the
then-
other side. So
Actually,
something that will
no,
help you
no.
get to
We'll
the
have you
other
guys
side.
do your free round first because you might end up killing people,
Okay.
or putting them to sleep.
So the horse and well, I can select us both. Me and the horse and Pharaoh are gonna kind of like start galloping towards the tower here, and then you'll see us like dematerialize, like the ash will like blow away, and then the fiery like will reappear there on top of the tower.
Okay.
And Zor, now if you want to go ahead and go, that's cool with me. But
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move your horse over to
Yeah,
the
that's
side.
So is that something you're doing or the horse is doing?
the horse teleports us.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's
I haven't
I get to pick,
looked at the
Fey,
Find Steve
Fiend,
for
or Celestial.
2024, Yeah,
and the Fey ability is like some kind of like
they
Fey
get like a
step.
misty
Yeah.
step kind of thingy.
It's like 60 feet. The horse in the right.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't know that. I thought you guys were gonna have to climb up.
No,
Since I knew the plan, I'm gonna, as soon as we like rematerialize,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna like jump off the horse as he rematerializes
Mhm.
right behind the magic user,
Okay.
ready to do some damage.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You're,
they are completely surprised by our
Uh-huh.
incredibly stealthy approach.
Please roll.
Silence of the goodness.
I just want to make sure I'm using the right knife.
I wasn't gonna do the sound effect because I can't do it well enough.
So 8 plus 9, so 17.
That does hit.
That's just the light sound you hear as Warden starts shape-shifting into a lion quietly.
So that'll be 8 plus 6, so that's...
So not werewolf and
9.
blood and stuff where it's all snapping and cracking bones.
Hang on, because I got
It's
other
careful
stuff.
rearrangement this time. It's not violent.
Yeah, it's a very quiet transformer.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for assassinate. And then, so I'm at 14 plus 3d6. 18, 20, 21 damage.
21 damage. Right off the bat.
That particular dagger is just piercing.
Okay. Doesn't
Yeah, both
outright kill him, but definitely fucking...
You got both your weapons out?
Hmm?
You have both your weapons out?
I do have both my weapons out.
So you can nick.
Oh, I can.
Don't you have nick as one of your
I do
properties?
have Nick as one of my properties.
Yeah, because you didn't need to use your Vex or whatever the other one is.
Yeah, thanks.
So you just nick, which is only a couple more points, but it's a couple more points.
This one's the Thunder one, so 18 to hit.
That hits.
And D4 plus 5.
Well, you don't get your stat bonus, but you will get your assassination bonus, so it's still plus 5, I think.
So it's still plus 5 from
Yeah.
right now. Okay, so, an additional 9 lightning damage.
Okay. Nice.
That's what it might stack up to be enough to.
Might stack up to be enough.
He's still standing, but definitely fucking hurt.
Unhappy.
Yeah.
He's
Alright.
not happy.
Sorry?
We take an action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the horse is not going to do anything.
Well, its action was the...
Yeah, the action was the teleport. You're right. No, you're right. But Zoran's gonna kind of, and I can see their mounts down there.
Yeah.
You said they're tethered.
Yep.
Correct. Zoran's not gonna. He doesn't really trust that tether. He's gonna look over at the mounts and be like, well, before we deal with you folks, let's take care of your pets down there. He's gonna cast darkness, centered on the one closest to us, which should cover both.
Yeah, but you should be able to cover both of them.
Yeah. 15.
And if they're just animals, they're probably going, kind of cool.
There you go.
It's kind of nice to do, just both lay down. So they're lizards, so when it gets cooler, their metabolism
They
Zoran's
go into
out.
hibernation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Suck
Warden
out.
and Petra and the goat.
I am gonna go first. I'm casting sleep. It'll hit both of them, and it's
Is
a
the goat
DC
that big?
18 Wisdom save, where they fall asleep. It's a nice, simple spell.
I cast it using my elven lineage as well, so
Okay.
I can do the spell slot. When you hear Zoran cast that spell, you kind of hear him like sing a little bit.
First one got
So,
13.
Yeah.
He fails.
Second one lower.
Yeah. So they both fall asleep. I'll look at Warden and go.
Smack the goat on the ass.
Yeah, you can still go beat the shit out of them because hitting them now are crits because
Yeah.
they're unconscious.
So I'll have the goat sprint up full speed and ram this guy closest to left side. Advantage? Is it advantage?
It's at advantage because he's prone. They fall prone, and since they're unconscious, it's automatically a crit regardless.
24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Nice.
Now he needs
Plus 2d4 because you got a running start. 11 bludgeoning damage.
Is that double? Because I thought he said it was an auto
Yeah.
crit.
Oh,
It's an auto crit. Yeah, because they're unconscious.
Oh shit.
If you're adjacent to somebody when they're unconscious, you automatically crit them.
19 damage.
19 damage, nice. And he was like running and jumping, right? For the ram?
Just, I don't know if he has to jump to
Whatever-
get onto the
whatever
platform,
needed.
but yeah, just a running start to ram that guy.
Well, since he was unconscious, he'll fall off. He'll take.
Oh, the other one.
The other guy.
Oh, the
Though
other
that one may suffer this fate, so I don't know if you may not need to move him back.
30 feet, that's 3d6 doubled because he's unconscious or sleeping. 6, 8, 9, that's another 19. No.
It has to be an even number.
18 points. How much did you say you did?
19.
So. 38.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good number.
40.
Though he's technically awake now.
Yep. With a couple of broken bones.
Put me back to sleep, God. Put me back to sleep. What the fuck?
Alright, Petra.
Mine was cast sleep,
Oh,
so I
that's
think
right,
it's
yeah,
Warden's turn to go do that to the other one.
So I had assumed I could like quietly do my wild shape before we, like as we were moving our way up here.
Sure.
So he wild shapes into a lion, and he will. He'll look at the ranged attacker, and then look down at the monitor mount lizard, and I'm gonna go into a rage.
Wait, I have your lion picture.
It was there for a second.
No, that was.
So they included the animal stats, and they include new tokens or anything? Or?
Yeah, it gives me the tokens too. It's just,
Okay,
but the
cool.
problem is that Warden, because he's different than the mount. I can actually make him a token in here for it. I probably should start doing that.
It's just a large something, and you can use it for whatever large things it turns into, because there are a number of them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. The problem is like I don't like the fucking management system that they have for when you upload shit.
You run out of too much space too quick. Well, for a free version anyway.
I have little white squares I cut out of cardboard with numbers written on them, or letters, or symbols, and I literally have a little token box. I just pull out. Here's all the 40 something, and it's 40 through 49, and then I have 20 something, so I can lay out different things. It's just little white squares.
You can't do that online.
I know.
There it is.
Yeah, you could. You can make little white squares with different names.
Oh, nice. He'll look down at the monitor lizard and kind of dry lick his lips because he doesn't have saliva, but and he'll refocus back on the ranged attacker up top and rush in for a rend attack.
Sure.
Do I get advantage on this one too?
Yep.
Yeah, same conditions. He's prone and unconscious.
22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
+14 +2 rage damage. 16 on the first hit.
And that was critted.
No.
Oh shit! No, I forgot. It's critted again. So 11 double to 22 plus 3, 25 plus 2 rage, 27.
27 for the first hit.
Second rend attack.
Sorry.
20, dirty 20.
Yep, that'll hit.
16 doubled, 30, or no, 16 is doubled. Plus 3 plus 2 is 21. Yeah, 21.
Yeah, tell me how you killed that one outright.
Nice.
Just one quick swipe attack that, is he prone? That's why I got killed,
Yeah.
right? I'll just have him come down with double claws and just dig and kind of rip the body in two.
Try to make them.
And send both halves flying off the tower.
Fun fact about lions: they can lick the meat off of them.
Yeah, they got the shark teeth tongue.
Yeah.
They look microscopically terrifying.
House cats are pretty
Okay.
similar.
Now can I get everyone to go ahead and roll initiative?
Yes.
Oh, that's not
Okay. Apparently my luck has shifted. Not that I wanted to go that early.
Ooh, I get advantage on initiative. That is
Be me. I
much better.
have to roll against somebody. Oh, that one.
Oh, that's right. We can add ourselves.
Much better.
I got a 5.
I got 1.
Okay.
That's right. I lost that one.
Okay. Be these 2 archers. First one's gonna take a swipe at Soren.
Nah.
18 to hit.
No.
Okay. That was his first attack. Second attack, lower, misses. The other one, take a bow shot at disadvantage because Soren's right there.
Your HP is only at 30.
Oh, I thought. Yeah, we read.
Wow, both 5s. Cool. So misses. Second bow attack, misses. Both those miss. Pharaoh. Pharaoh, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and stab the guy I tried to stab before. Again. Probably not gonna get with that one. I think it's a plus. There we go. Plus 9, so 14.
14 misses.
Alright. Then he's just gonna go for his nick attack. Which is 8 plus 9. 17.
17. As you go to stab him, he kind of like tries to back away, but you're gaining on him. You're gonna stab him. As you do, you hear and a shield of light kind of appears in front of him as shield is cast, stopping your attack.
Fair enough. That's my 2 attacks.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stay right here up on him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna save my bonus action.
Gotcha. Petra.
Actually, he goes first. Because he beat me on the...
That's right.
He had a 5 out of 1.
Dirty.
I know. I know.
Oh, I need to put myself in initiative.
You might want to go at some point.
Oh shit, I need to roll off too. He's got a 19, I wasn't paying attention.
So you need...
I got a 5. He got a
What are
1.
we rolling, d6s?
Yeah.
Yep.
4.
So you'll
Please,
go
before
right
me.
after me.
It's like reports on the weekend.
You sit there and you see this lizard guy. He kind of, as his shield pops up, you see him pick his staff and he points it at you. Again, hissing some weird like language as 4 magic bolts start to appear on the end of his staff and shoot out towards you.
And strike unerringly.
I imagine that every auto hit at some point.
That'll be 9 points. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, it was 4. 3. It'll be 13 points of force damage as these bolts kind of stick into you for a second before they kind of like minorly explode, like just creating the force damage. You've seen Griselda do this multiple times with her wand.
Okay.
And that ends his turn.
So
Warden.
he also hissed at you. That's just rude.
That's rude.
What does the situation look like from up here to get across? Those don't look like they're wide enough to walk across, right? Even
No.
for a cat-like creature.
I mean, you can certainly try. I mean, they are pointed though.
Oh, then no.
Yeah, they're like the palisade.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Am I able to move up to that point here? Like, is this a flat platform that I can leap off of?
Yeah.
Okay, with a 10-foot running start, I can get 25-foot leap. So I can get to. I need to broadcast this. I can get to. Whoops. I can get to about there.
Uh huh.
And so, make sure I didn't do this. 30 feet was missing step. Okay, he'll run that 10 feet and leap up into the air as far as he can, which gets me to about there, and then the rest of the way, Misty Step with that briar patch feature that I have.
Yeah.
So as he jumps halfway through the midair, he just like violently disassembles into these like tiny like nanite things, and then reassembles back. 10
Sure.
feet.
Yeah, I like it.
You night crawlers.
And then bam.
Biffs.
And then if I can land, I guess right there,
Sure.
or as stable as I can get on this platform. I'm
Yeah.
dangling off the edge.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Do my 2 rend attacks at this guy here on the left.
Yeah.
Pack tactics advantage. 216 plus 5, 21.
That hits. These are not doubled. They're not
Yeah.
crits.
Plus 3. 12 damage on the first one.
12.
Some of that's cold if that matters.
Yep, and he gets knocked prone because of the rend, right?
Yep.
Yep.
It's only 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay.
As he was kind of falling from your first rend attack, you kind of just swiped air.
Okay. That's all of my movement, bonus action, and action. So that
Perfect. And Petra.
The guy that fell,
Uh-huh.
move up and look. Did you want to send your goat or anything? Or
Oh, totally forgot about the goat.
Now the
Or is
goat
that
could
about-
probably run across it.
He can run up a mountain. He can run
Right.
across some spikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have him try.
Sure.
What's his speed? 40 feet.
40
Climb-
feet?
And climb 30 feet. So, let me measure how far he can get.
yeah, take him probably
About
an action.
halfway-ish.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
an action also.
Or he can, dash across.
Yeah, I'd say with the dash across, he can run and kind of like. Here's what I'll do. I'll allow him to run up and then use you as a springboard to kind of jump up in the air, and he'll be kind of in air, and we'll move the turn
Sure. That sounds cool.
because it's all happening at the same time.
Yeah. That's it.
Sure. Perfect. I like it. All right, Petra.
I'm gonna move up to the edge and look down at that guy and just throw a sorcerer's bolt, a cantrip toward him.
Sure.
So my luck, I lied. I was wrong. That's still 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay, so I miss him.
As he's kind of fucking in pain.
But this little ball hits near him and it just sizzles and plasticizes the sand. It's
Yeah.
acid. And now he can see where I'm at. So I'm like,
All right, Soren.
Zoran's gonna look back and forth at both of the lizard men and be like, I'm gonna give you a chance to go ahead and give up now. It's not looking great. They understand me at all? Or seem to understand it at all?
They kind of like cock their heads towards you, and you see them kind of open their mouth.
Well, I tried.
The goat's like midair above him.
Yeah. See the goat wide-eyed.
So Zoran.
It's like that. What's that mine? What was that from? I forgot it was a
One of the 4 movies.
Disney. It was like a Disney Pixar movie where it had the miner or whatever in the mountain. He's like and had the goat with him, and they were like riding around, and the goat's like.
There's a crazy looking goat monster in the Tome of Beasts. It's called like the Mountain Assassin or something like that, and it's got like horns on its horns, and its like hooves are all bloody, and it's like I'm like what? But
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna make a big like uppercut swing at this guy with my sword. Not gonna hit that guy with my sword. 12.
12 does not hit.
Let's take
Did
it.
you do that with an advantage? Because you got.
Oh, okay. Yeah. A 20, a dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
So that'll be 2. Almost max damage. 16 damage.
Nice.
And second attack. No. No, double 3s.
Got it. That was your action.
Okay.
You've got bonus or.
I was gonna use. I did have a bonus action plan, but it seems like a waste right now, so I'll go ahead.
Okay. Cool. So it's the lizard dude's turn. The dude that's laying on the ground, he'll take a pop at Petra at disadvantage with his bow. Yeah, a 3. The arrow fucking just hits
a 3
real
does
low.
miss me.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much to hit.
Hits real low. Alright, we're gonna take a shot at Soren again, physically, since you tried to hit him.
Well, in all fairness, they both tried to hit me too.
It's a modified 20.
I think we're that'll hit.
They're
I think we're
shooting.
even now.
They're doing so at disadvantage because they're pretty much someone adjacent to everybody.
He's using a short sword.
Oh, short sword. Okay.
Yeah. They have.
You
they
take
have-
shots, so I didn't know if they were.
Yeah, they have a bow and they have a short sword.
I would drop the bow and use the short sword.
Yeah.
For sure.
It'll be 11 points of slashing damage.
Does it have to be?
The other one is going.
Could be 14.
Since Warden hit him, he will drop his bow now and pull his sword and take a pop at Warden. 18 to hit.
Yeah, that's my AC.
Okay. And that'll be 13 points of slashing. Oh wait, they get 2 attacks. And that one will also hit Soren. 9 for the second hit, and the second attack against Warden misses.
9 damage to me.
Yeah. Pharaoh.
And sorry, how much slashing did I take? Because I'll take half of whatever that was.
Oh, for the first one was 9.
9. So
Yeah.
I'll take 4.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the sorcerer guy again.
Mm-hmm.
I missed it last time, but I should have had advantage because I have an ally within 5 feet. I only need 1 ally
Okay.
within 5 feet.
Yep.
For sneak attack.
Yeah, for sneak attack, not advantage.
But you have.
But you have.
There are 3 of you there. So it's the horse, Zorn, and you.
Yeah.
So you have advantage from that, and then you get your sneak attack if someone's adjacent. And you have.
I thought
Yeah.
I thought it had to be 3 other.
No.
Okay,
No,
so it's
just
2
3 in
other
total.
allies. Okay.
Yep.
Got it. And I'm gonna hopefully hit him. I roll double 12s, so it's gonna be a dirty 20, I think.
That does hit.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Even with the shield, it still would hit.
And then 2 plus 6 is 8 plus 5, 9, 10. That was about 13 plus my sneak attack. 15, 20, 25 damage.
25 damage. Damn, tell me how you kill him.
Nice.
After his,
This is from Assassin's Creed Egypt.
I thought it was from like Avatar: Last Airbender?
Nope.
After seeing the intricacies of his shield spell, Pharaoh kind of quickly figures out, like, oh, I've seen that before. I know how to defeat that spell. And
Stab.
kind of gets a little bit closer than he normally would have to get the stab. Just to kind of to put his blade right in between his rib cage. And then as he feels his knees get weak, he's just kind of like, shh.
Reminds me, there's an old Punisher 2099 comic where the guy has this shield that stops bullets or something. Like, he's like, oh, he activates the shield. He's like, yeah, you're not gonna be able to get through this with anything moving faster than this, or anything moving at least at the speed of sound or something like that. And the guy, like, his name's like Jake or something like that. He's like, yeah, I know. And then he pulls out a knife.
All right, Warden, you're up.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yep. I'm gonna move and I'm gonna use my Nick ability. Does Nick get advantage, or does Nick?
Nick. The only thing about Nick is you don't add your stat damage.
Okay.
Yeah, you still
So
get
you
advantage on it.
get all your whatever else happens to apply at that time.
Yeah, you still get advantage because you have Warden and
They have a
Soren.
shitload of people around.
Yeah, well, the goat's still in midair.
He just doesn't get his plus.
Yes.
Well, I'm using the lightning blade, so he just doesn't get his plus 5, but he gets his 5 for assassinate. Sneak attack is only once per turn.
Yeah, you already used your sneak attack. Hey, it's damage, man. You've been wailing on it, so
Okay.
don't ignore that.
11. 19.
19 does hit.
My player with grades.
And
I always
He
forget.
misses
I keep
all the
forgetting
time.
his
He
grades.
remembers because he misses so much. He's just like, I grade him for this. I grade him for that. I grade him for this.
6 lightning damage.
Nice. As you sit there and you come up behind him and stab him, and he kind of turns around. As it's Warden's turn and this goat is starting to descend.
Not so
Do you want the
much.
goat to go first, or you want to go first?
Yeah, I was gonna say the goat's in midair. He'd better go first.
Yeah.
Let gravity have its way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not even looking at him now because I stabbed him in the back with
Yep.
6 lightning damage.
Yeah.
You don't stab, you tase in the back.
I tased him.
21 to hit.
That does hit.
Don't tase me, bro.
And I don't know if this counts because he was midair. That if I'm taking 20 feet straight toward the target immediately before the hit, the target takes the extra 2d4 damage.
Yep.
He's teabagging him to death.
11 bludgeoning damage.
Tell me how this goat kills him.
Probably just narrowly missing Pharaoh and Zoran on the follow through from that violent jump and ram.
Nice.
Pharaoh definitely like dives out of the way, like, oh shit.
And you see this fucking dude just fucking over the side.
And then Warden will snarl at that and attack the other one with a natural 20.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Nice. That's
Get
double.
my crits whether awake or asleep.
Crits all day, yo.
25 total on the first one.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Second attack. Tactics. Oh shit, that's pretty bad. 2 9s.
Oh, I thought it was a lot.
Yeah, 2 9s. That's only get plus 5, so 14.
14 does not hit.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you
I can't help but look at I always
Are
look
they,
at everybody else's dice rolls. I can't help it.
Are the other
Come
creatures
follow mine, I don't
stirring at all, or what's going on with them?
What, the mounts?
Yeah.
Well, these ones are encased in darkness, so they can't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
This one over here looks like he's sleeping.
Okay. I just want to get off this precarious edge and kind of.
You could probably
Excuse me. He's still saying this.
You can probably leap down because you have the 20-foot leap. Or jump.
Yeah, I do. I could jump down.
I mean, I don't know if you want to. I'm just saying, if you have the jump, then you can do it without taking damage and stuff.
Yeah. I'll just post up on the stairs, just like right on the edge of that darkness,
Sure.
just frothing at the mouth digitally, whatever that looks like. That's it.
Okay.
It comes out squares.
Petra.
It's 8-bit froth.
It's just all sparks.
I'm gonna throw it to dude again.
Okay.
Eventually, I'll hit him. Oh yeah, that's probably a hit. That's somewhere 28.
Yeah, that'll hit.
A mighty 9 points of acid damage.
Tell me how you kill him.
Just burrow one right through his forehead.
Nice.
Just like a little ball of sorcerer's blast.
You really gotta talk to her about spitting on people.
All right. Is there anything else?
I'm probably gonna make my way on top of the thing and look for how they get down. Like, is there a trapdoor on top or
Okay.
something to allow me egress?
Got you.
So that's what I'm spend my time finding.
Okay.
I hope.
Soren.
Oh, I'm just gonna swing away. Oh, it gets right advantage. Thank God.
Is there anything left up there?
23.
Is that one guy still?
23 does hit.
No, everybody's dead from up there. Everybody's dead on both towers.
Oh. 10 damage.
Let me have
Who's
you
on
kill
swing?
him.
Oh, sweet.
He didn't have that. He only had like 4 hit
Yeah,
points.
Zoran does this another big uppercut swing with the sword and slices him in 2.
Nice. As the last lizard folk kind of becomes entwined, combat looks like it has ended. Petra, you do find what looks to be like a rope ladder on the side of.
Is it like something they pull up and then
Yeah.
drop down as they need to?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I will drop it down, but before I get down,
Mm-hmm.
all I'll be doing is trying to make my way down. Mount
Yeah.
looks like it's asleep. I just let it sleep.
Yep.
I'm going to look out and around on the ground since I have a good view
Uh-huh.
and see if there's any ground disturbed in the way that I think the worm. Like,
Yeah.
does the worm come up outside this place? Does it come up in the courtyard?
No, it
Is
looks
it
like it's
like I want to see how
through.
pettish.
Yeah, there's a giant tunnel leading
Yeah.
in the center, and there's 2 offshoots that have like makeshift looking doors on either side of this cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
See that?
The main entrance looks like a big furrow.
Yeah, but it's obvious
yeah.
he goes in and out
Yeah.
there. Okay, that's just I want to know where he was potentially,
Yep.
and then I'll throw
as
the
combat
ladder,
has
climb
ended,
down slowly.
and you guys do your whole looting stuff. We'll just go ahead and say you find about 10 gold total on
Yeah.
them.
guards.
Doesn't look like they had a whole lot. You find like one of those wicked-looking bows, long bows, fully intact. It looks like it's made of bone and sinew, as well as some very intricate-looking gears, which is kind of odd. It almost looks part mechanical, part like primitive.
Does it seem like those gears kind of amplify the amount of force?
Yeah. As you guys kind of walk around down there, the mounts, your spell dissipates darkness. The mounts don't look like they're too perturbed at you guys being down there. You do find a little well that's there. It has a small water reserve inside of it. Looks like it's kind of deep, but there is fresh water in it.
So is it a well or a cistern? Is it just water storage, or is it actually seem
water?
like it's replacing itself?
It seems
From
like
what
it.
just looking
Yeah,
at it.
it seems like it's like a reserve of some sort.
Okay.
Probably people have to bring up and fill it back up.
Okay, so it's a cistern of some type.
Yeah.
Just a place so it's deep enough so it doesn't evaporate and the water stays
Yep.
cool down there.
If you guys go and look in either one of these side doors, one of them looks like a kind of like a small little like makeshift barracks room of some sort for people on watch to kind of just rest and break. Nobody's in there, as doesn't look like the guards changed yet. The other one kind of looks a little bit like a storeroom. It has some meats hanging from the wall. Some what you would assume to be like seasons or dried leafage of some sort kind of hanging. It has a small little like fire pit area that's kind of built into the side of the mountain. It looks like it gets ventilated back to the courtyard, but not like a huge pipe for ventilation.
Almost like it's like a drying area.
Yeah, maybe like a drying / cooking area.
Drying meats and cooking and
So
stuff.
Yeah.
I grab a couple of haunches,
Sure.
like fairly large
Yeah.
pieces, and go feed the lizards. They'll eat and
Yep.
put food out there for them to
Um,
eat and go to sleep.
You see them.
And that way we won't have to worry about them or hurt them.
You see these lizards, these mounted lizards. If you've ever seen like a monitored lizard or a kimono dragon, that's kind of how they are. One of them kind of just like almost eats the whole haunch at once.
It'll put them to sleep. So.
Jaw dislocates to fucking fit its mouth around this big piece of meat. You can even see when it's doing that. There's like a yellowy mucus that kind of films over the meat. Basically,
I don't watch.
Looks kind of like a poison that you've kind of seen before. It's like a paralysis poison. Something to take note of. There's a couple of like small crates and stuff. That doesn't look anything special in it, like rocks. It looks like there's a couple of pickaxes around. I guess when they get bored, they just kind of mine out a little area and make the courtyard a little bit bigger. It's probably not the best duty location either, because you're out in the sun all day. But all you see now before you is this grand tunnel that leads into this cave. Do you guys want to descend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where we got to go.
As you guys start to enter, of course it's...
Leave before we go? I was just asking if we're going to heal up any before we just go in there.
I mean, can we tell
Some berries?
how long the guards have been
I could
on
use
watch?
a couple of berries.
I wouldn't hate a few of those berries.
How long they've been on watch?
How many?
Yeah,
you can
like how
spare?
long a shift has this been? Could we tell by when we were watching them watch? Were they getting
all I made.
bored? Were they
They
still
20.
someone still
10 each.
alert? Could we?
Yeah, they were
10
pretty
would
alert.
do me
Okay.
really good, actually.
Yeah. I mean, as alert as you can be
Plus
when
one for
people
every
sneak up and fucking
one,
ambush
right?
you.
Yeah, I know. But I was still
Yeah,
looking
so
for
we'll do me.
how long do I think before the shift change? Because I don't want to necessarily short rest here, but if you have berries and stuff, I'd rather not use.
Well, he's got
magic.
berries for me. I'm good to go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
He
Is that
like
enough for
breaks
you?
the cloth through his mane and like grabs the berries as he goes and just hands them to you.
He eats the berries.
What do you?
They fill you right up.
Yeah.
You don't have to eat for 10 days.
Yeah. As
No, he
you,
blows up like a violet and Willy Wonka.
as you guys start to descend into this massive cave in the side of this mountain, you can see there are torches kind of lit part way down, but after a while the torches don't look like they're lit anymore. You can also feel a massive like wind coming from behind you as it bellows in from outside. It's not super powerful, but it is definitely noticeable, and you can see the torches probably were blown out because of this as you delve deeper into this
So it's
system.
only sucking in?
Hmm?
It's only like blowing inwards?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, blows in for a second, then blows back out. I'm going to be scared. It's like it's breathing.
As you guys continue down, the tunnel itself is massive. It's probably the size of like this room, end to end, going down. As you guys do It takes you guys probably a good 15 minutes to kind of get to an area that kind of starts to slope down. As it does slope down, it kind of zigzags a little bit. As you get to the bottom of this area, it is almost pitch black. Those of you with dark vision, you can see the stone is kind of smooth on the sides. The top is still kind of a little jagged in certain areas, but for the most part, it looks like a pretty worn area of whatever this thing is going in and out, probably for a while. The floor around you, even though it is sand and gravelly, it's kind of slick in certain areas. Definitely can tell where this creature has kind of made its path to kind of expedite its entry and exit of this location. You get to an area that kind of, it curves off to the side and continues going off to the left-hand side and further down for those of you who can see with dark vision up to 120 feet. It goes all that way, and you can see it drastically slopes down from there. You can actually see the rock kind of jut for whatever this thing is going further down. Before you, though, you can see massive door. I'm assuming Petra's probably cast lights. Whoever has, you had dancing lights. I'm pretty sure you probably have this up now, creating a small little sphere of light around you guys, so everyone can kind of see a little bit. And this is what it looks like.
Yeah, I had cast mine on a coin that's inside of a handkerchief, folded in my hand, so I can tuck it away if I need to.
That's scary.
You should do one with light, one with darkness, and then you can just like.
If I was capable, but
So
darkness is unfortunately not a.
I'll
not
cast
a
darkness
cantrip.
for you.
So, your view is different than everybody else's because you can see 120 feet. Just understand you can't see past that wooden door that's in front of you. I have never tried doing this with the... Oh wait, you can see everything too?
Apparently.
I don't know why.
I was like, I figured I had a super bright light.
Maybe because you're part of the party. I don't know. Maybe that's why. But...
Because I put my hand on Soren's shoulder and I see through his
Yeah.
eyes.
I don't know. I was trying to get it so that way everyone had different vision.
See, but if I saw through his eye, then it would mess me up because I wouldn't have depth perception because I haven't learned my brain.
Yeah, I didn't mess with
compensate
the light stuff that much when I did the labyrinth.
From everything I've seen, it's more information that I'd want to learn how to do.
Yeah, that's why I just did the one.
It's really cool, but it's a lot.
That's
of
why I
work
just did
for
the one token.
Everything I saw.
It seems like it works a lot better if you're importing the maps that natively work with Roll20 to do the light. Like if you have
things that were made for Roll20.
Yeah, like if you have the subscription and can import like stuff from some of the not the one I have, but some of the other. Actually, no, it's not Roll20 that does it. Foundry does that. Foundry lets you import the maps and then will
Can you
automatically do. Yeah, I can refresh and see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. It's
Foundry will.
Oh my gosh! No.
Oh no.
Now it's suddenly too.
Like I can import the
I can see
maps
two
from
boobs worth.
Dungeon Draft into Foundry, and it'll do its own like lights and things. It might take a second longer to load because of the light.
And you said it only took how long to get down to where we're at? Like 15, 30 minutes?
Yeah, it's like 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's because I have vision on for you. So those are the dancing lights. If you want me to describe anything past this, I can. I just want to keep it kind of closed off for everybody.
Yeah.
Not
so
to
it kind of gets that.
overcomplicate it, but I had 60 feet of dark vision in my line of form for 2 hours.
Perfect. Why not? Okay.
Half and half now.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just remember that.
Yeah.
For
If it becomes
anything
important.
past the cone of darkness.
Yeah.
The dancing lights you can move. I actually made it so you can actually move them, and they will actually change the lighting. Locations and stuff too.
Oh, the fog is moving. That's cool.
So,
So we can pass and they can sneak in behind us.
yeah. But that's where we'll go ahead and end tonight's session, is right there at the gate.
Cool.
Because this map is massive.
I'm stoked. That's exciting.
It is
This is pretty cool.
ginormous. I when I found this map, I was like, ooh, I want to use this. So I had to put it in ChatGPT and have it get rid of the grid lines, and then fucking add a couple of things. So I'm stoked to use this map. So
Yep.
Let's leave, guys.
See ya. Hey, I want to go. You said there was a storeroom full of meat. Let's go check that out again.
yeah. So
That's so much more
that's where we'll
interesting.
end tonight's session, is right there.